Hello my friends, we're back at it with another video. Can you believe it? I knew you could. I can believe it too, because I'm on this video grind. If you want to learn some jazz, here is the right place for you right now, and I can promise you that. You've got my guarantee. Boy, oh boy, do I have an incredible lesson in store for you today. So today we are going to be looking at my transcription of Jackson Mathers' solo on his tune So Cold. So this is a contemporary artist. I've met this artist in the flesh, and that's quite rare on this channel because I do transcribe a lot of people that are from a previous era. So yeah, a bit of a rare one that we're doing. Someone who's alive right now, living in London, chilling out. This tune was released last year, I think, or maybe the year before, but yeah, it's a contemporary tune. And for this one, he partnered up with David Macpour, who's 50% of Blue Lab Beats. If you've ever heard Blue Lab Beats, you know that those guys are doing something right because their music is sounding sweet, baby. Sweet. I'm really annoying myself now. Let's get into this video. Let's just listen to it first because it's just absolutely burning. Burning, for those of you who don't know, it's a bit of a jazz term. And it basically means when something's really good, you call it burning. Bong. That's an intro, isn't it? That is an intro. Hey. Woo! Go backdoor 251. Let's do it. Reposition my microphone. Love the phrasing. Absolutely love the phrasing in this from the get. This is a melody, obviously. You can actually play along with this one. Okay, B section, absolutely love it. It's -6 chords going up in minor thirds. Tritones up. Cool. So that's the melody. Oh, whew. David Macpour's solo is burning, okay? But it's not quite as good as Jackson's solo because I love that stuff. That's why I transcribed it, you know what I mean? Okay, so little harmony breakdown first. Let's work out what this tune is. Okay, so I'm going to play these chords and you're going to tell me if you recognize them. And I really hope you do, and I really hope you can tell me where from. Let's have a go. Let's test your brain. Enter your mind palace right now and try and unlock these chords because you're going to know them, I guarantee. Maybe not this bit, but this loop. Okay, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give it to you. Well, I'm going to play it and you're going to get it. It is Sunny. Of course, it's Sunny by Bobby Hebb. And what a tune that is. So basically, this is a contrafact on that tune. It's not actually quite a contrafact, I tell a lie, because there's a little extra bit at the end. So, well, I don't know. There's a B section which isn't in there. There's a little extra bit at the end where it kind of goes here and here. But basically, in jazz, a contrafact is when you write your own melody on the chords of a tune that already exists. I'm not sure if it's the same for like rhythms and like maybe reharmonizing melodies and stuff. But basically, to put it in perspective, all Charlie Parker's famous tunes, or most of them, are contrafacts. So like, for example, Donnelly. That's a contrafact of Indiana. And then, for example, Monk's Rhythmening is a contrafact on I've Got Rhythm by George Gershwin. You know, these are examples of contrafacts. So this, I kind of class this as a contrafact of Sunny because it's on the same chord scheme. But with a twist. That's the thing. I hesitate to say it is because it has a little twist, but it basically is. Yeah. So instead of the Sunny melody, it's. So yeah, nice little. So that's kind of like a bit of a variation on this classic lick that everyone plays over an altered chord, which is. Some people call it Have a Banana. Don't know why. Some people call it I've Been to the Guildhall. It sounds a bit more like I've Been to the Guildhall, which is like a conservatoire in London. I've been to the Guildhall. That's kind of the vibe of it. But yeah, normally played over an altered, E altered, that lick. Because altered is a melodic minor mode. So to find altered, you find the melodic minor scale that is above one semitone above that note. So yeah, it's basically that kind of lick. You know, that's the melody. Just really nice chord tones, nice and diatonic. So A flat 7. So F minor 7. A flat 7 going to D flat. That's a perfect cadence. A flat 7 to D flat major. Now that's a C7 in its simplest form. Another perfect cadence going back to F minor. So it's just two little cadences kind of between two different key centers. But apart from the fact that the other time it does this backdoor, what do you call it? A backdoor 2-5. So it's, but because we're in the relative minor, so it's 4-7-1 is a backdoor 2-5 basically. So, but we're still in the relative minor. So this is the melody. This is the backdoor. That is a tritone substitution. And basically it means playing a semitone above where you're about to go. Cool. So that's the melody. So now let's look at my transcription that I worked so hard on. So let's skip to his solo. Skip too far. listen to how burning this is. Short and sweet, man. Short and sweet. We love it. Okay, there's our first golden lick. Golden lick alert. OMG, okay? That was an insane lick. For these kind of reasons that I just love this solo, because there's just occasionally, or not occasionally, the whole thing's just packed with just perfect language. He's outlining the chords just so well, and that's what I personally just love in a solo, when they're just floating all over the chords. Every single note they play is, but in fact that's not entirely true. That he has a few kind of chromatic little bits that join up the chords which aren't strictly in any key, but there's some licks that just really target the changes, and like in jazz it's basically full of 2-5-1s. That is the rule bit pretty much. It's just constant, and a two is the 5 of the 5, so it's basically just constant 5s, perfect cadences. That is kind of like a lesson for another day, but the people who can really get around those changes are just cooler, in my opinion. And this guy is just crushing it. I'm just loving it. So yeah, I stopped it. Golden lick was this. That's so good. That is just so nice and clean. I really love that. Like, it's simple, so it's like kind of like a minor 2-5-1. Or you can just kind of play the 5. Or you can just play the 1. That's really nice. That's like a static kind of 1 where you're doing like a pedal on the 1 and then doing the 5 to the 1. But yeah, he plays a triad, minor triad, because we're in F minor. And then a scale. Da, 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 da. Really nice, simple language. And now he does this diminished 7th. And for those of you who know your scales, he's outlining the harmonic minor scale. Where hidden in it is a diminished 7th starting on the 2nd, or you could start it on the 4th, or the flat 6, or the 7 if you're cool enough. And it's just so nice. So it's just da 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 ba da 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 da. So he's done the diminished 7. And now this augmented triad shape, which is really nice. E augmented, but what you can kind of think of it as like F minor, but you're going to the 7 because you're preempting the 1 with a 7. But love that shape. Like in jazz, I feel like shapes are just really, really important. That sounds so ridiculous, shapes. But like you start by learning the changes, and then eventually everyone can get around the changes. So then you're like, what really carries like with the listener? What sounds really great? And I think shapes sound really cool. Like my teacher, John Turville, is super into shapes. He's like super into shapes. It sounds so funny. But like, say if he's practicing changes or something, he'll get a shape that he likes and basically manage to work that shape all round every single chord and find a place for that shape. And that is basically working your brain super hard. It's like a Sudoku puzzle on steroids, trying to do some really complex shape in every single key over every single chord that fits into that key. But anyway, what am I talking about? Shapes. Yeah. He did a really nice shape. E augmented. So here's the whole lick. Lovely little enclosure. An enclosure is when we do the note above and the note below. And then we end it with the note where we're enclosing. So we could do a chromatic enclosure, which is semitone above, semitone below. And then we could do like 2 semitones above and like both, like, you know, kind of enclosing further. And then this one just is a diatonic enclosure because it's just 2, 7, 1. So I've got this lick written down below this video, and I've got the whole transcription written down below this video. But then below that, if you scroll down a little bit, I've got the lick. And then below that, I've got a beautiful jazz exercise I've devised using this lick, where we're basically going to follow the Green Dolphin Street changes. This is, again, a lesson for another day, if you don't know this already. But there'll be a video on this, trust me, where it's basically we follow the changes at the end of Green Dolphin Street, where it goes... Basically, this is an exercise targeting minor 2-5-1s. And we could just play them up in semitones, down in semitones, up in fourths, blah, blah, blah. But I've done other exercises like that. That's getting a little bit boring, to be honest. So one thing to just make your practice better and make yourself more engaged is create exercises that are less boring, as obvious as that sounds. So this one, basically travels down in minor thirds, but it's technically going up in fifths because it goes C. So C is the key center. So we went down a minor third to find our new 2. And now 5, 1. And then the 1, we're now a fifth above where our last one was. So now we're on G, minor third down to find the new 2. Okay, and now that 1 is a fifth above the last one. So that's how that exercise basically works. But yeah, I'm going to do another video going through that one in much more detail for those of you who don't fully get that. But yeah, let's basically put this lick on the Green Dolphin Street exercise, you know? My camera just died, for crying out loud. Okay, righty-ho, let's do this exercise. So we've got... Okay, so we'll start in F, and then we'll do the Green Dolphin Street changes. Try and play along with me. So yeah, I know I'm moving a little bit fast here. If I am moving too fast for you, please pause the video, go and study the lick for about, 15 minutes. Till you got that lick, and then follow my exercise, and then come back to this video and see if you can play it along with me. So let's just start off by just playing this Green Dolphin Street exercise changes, starting on F minor. Okay, we'll go to there. So let's now try put this lick on top of those changes. It's going to be roasty. Ooh, it's going to be super roasty. That means hard. Roasty means a little bit difficult, puts you out your comfort zone. But ultimately, that's what we love about music. That's the fun part of music. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we're starting on a minor 2-5-1 in F minor. It's very Bill Evans-y, let's look. Now we're in C. Now we're in G. Now we're in D minor. Now we're in A minor. Okay, so if you could keep up with me, well done. Okay, so I'm going to just demonstrate this exercise one more time, and then I'm going to play walking bass and comp for you. And you can try and play this exercise along with me. Okay, feel free to do that thing YouTube can do where you can click the speed option and make it 0.75% to give yourself a chance. Okay, let's go. So here's what it should sound like. That's a bit ropey. Okay, see if you can get to there with me. And then I'm going to play walking bass for the whole exercise, and you're going to try keep up. I know you can do it. I'm rooting for you. Let's go. And if you can't do it, time is your friend. You can just re-watch this video and play it along with me until you can do it. And then I promise you're going to be a better jazz musician. And that is a promise. Okay, let's go. So we're starting on G half diminished, which is the 2 of F minor. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Mess that one up. Let's keep going. We're almost back at the start. Okay, we're back. Well done for getting to the end of that exercise, guys. That was a tricky one. You can find the rest of this transcription on my website, www.bengoodmanpiano.co.uk. There, you'll be able to learn the whole transcription, play it along with the record, and maybe even create your own exercises out of different parts of the transcription. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Leave any questions in the comments, and happy practicing. See ya!